Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to a new video on an old friend. And this old friend is Pepe. We're going to do a full update on Pepe right here. Let me quickly delete some of the things from this chart to make it all a little bit more clear. The variable range volume profile was also not needed, and the volume I know. So we're going to do a full update on Pepe right here. We've seen some strong momentum from Pepe over the course of the last couple of days. I mean, obviously the entire market has done relatively well. But there's some specific strength coming into Pepe as well, and that's why I wanted to cover it. And there's also I also spoke briefly about it with someone in the Signal chat with it, and I think it's very interesting right now to look at Pepe, and that's for two main reasons. Before we talk about what I expect from Pepe and where we are right now in the structure, right? But the two main reasons why I think Pepe at this point of time is interesting is that we've actually seen some sort of a return to high volume. I mean, Pepe was always a coin that had quite high volume, especially compared to other meme coins. A lot of the time it was the meme coin with the most volume. That decreased a lot over the last month. The last month, Pepe has underperformed. If you compare Pepe, for example, to Bonk, if you compare the move Pepe had in July to the move that Dogecoin had in July, it underperformed there as well. And we saw the momentum, we saw the volume decreasing. And now it's getting back, right? You can see right now where we're in the top 10 again in terms of volume. So that's great to see. That shows that there's some sort of a return to momentum, and that obviously creates opportunities with the price as well. But then outside of that, historically, and why this is the case, who cares? But historically, Pepe has actually been some sort of Ethereum beta. It's obviously the biggest meme coin on Ethereum. And what we've seen sometimes, especially in 2024, to be fair, is that when Ethereum did great, which, spoiler alert, it's doing great right now, Pepe actually followed that. And now we have seen that Pepe has underperformed over the last month. We're seeing volume returning back to Pepe right now. So we're actually seeing some sort of momentum. And we know that historically, it actually did great under the same circumstances that are going on right now. And then technically, I think we've done great as well, because technically we've broken above a key level right here, around 0.0116 and 117, broke above that, which is the yearly rolling VWAP, 90-day rolling VWAP, the 12-hour trend right here. It's just in general a respected key level. And we did that with high volume, all right? And then, so that's already great. There's no sign at this point of time that this specific Ethereum strength is going to stop. Meme coins, like I said earlier today, were actually quite strong as well. At this point of time, a little bit less so, to be fair, but still. So that's why I have to be bullish on Pepe right here. My general thoughts are that I'm bullish on Pepe. And then you can see that Pepe is in this major range. Look, breaking above that range is a bridge too far for now, but getting up to the top of the range, I think, is most likely, which is this level right here at 0.0135 and 0.013. I think we can get there. However, the last question remains is that, all right, well, we had a big breakout right here above 1.15 cents, so 0.0115. Are we going to retest that level or not? That's the main question, right? So for me, it's either from this level, we're going to get a continuation into that level. And then once we hit that level, we'll talk about a potential breakout. But that depends a lot on the fundamentals around the markets if we actually get there. And that depends a lot on the momentum we have when we actually get there. Or are we going to get a pullback first from the major resistance level that we're at as well, 1.25 cents, where we have a fair value gap and the 30-day rolling VWAP? Are we going to pull back into that fair value gap, into the daily trend, into the 200 EMA first, before moving up to that level right here at 1.35 cents? I think this is most likely. I think it's most likely that at least we're going to fill the first imbalance we have right here. I don't think we're going to fill the imbalance down lower, but altcoin indices right now, so the total 3, for example, is at resistance. It is a major imbalance, and I think the market is also a little bit leveraged right now, especially if you take a look at Ethereum, which, assuming that Pepe will move together with Ethereum at least slightly, that means that there's a higher risk of a pullback as well. So I think this is most likely, but I do want to reiterate that either way, I'm bullish on Pepe. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.